and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having a great day, a great week, a great month. We're about to be in a new year, and I'm gonna keep saying it up until we are in the new year. Yes, so we're gonna get right into the tutorial as per normal. And today we're going to be making a crocheted baby blanket. You will need yarn. I actually bought this yarn off of Amazon and I freaking love it. I just love the baby yarn in general. It's super thin and soft, and I just love the ombre vibe in general. So yeah, I'm using this yarn. I guess the brand is Lion Brand, or is it Ice Cream? I'm confused. Oh no, I think Ice Cream is the name of like the color. Okay, this is Lion Brand. Yeah, love them. Yeah, this is definitely Lion Brand. They're the best. Not branded by them, they're just the best. Also, don't mind my one nail that I have on. I took off all of my nails. They only lasted me for a week. We're not even gonna talk about it any further, okay? Yeah, so I'm using size 3 yarn, and I will probably need like 2 yarn balls for this. I'm almost finished with this one, so yeah. You'll need scissors, and I'm gonna be not using that one. I'm gonna be using my 3.1 millimeter crochet hook whenever I find it. Ooh. Okay, yes, so we're gonna be using my 3 to 3.1 crochet hook, and I'm honestly just now making the pattern for this right now as we go along, so yeah, bear with me a little bit. So you're going to take the end of the yarn and put it in the palm of your hand, and you're going to wrap the yarn around 2 fingers, and you're going to put your hook through that loop and pull your yarn through and make a little snip knot by pulling both ends tightly. Now we're going to make that loop way smaller. I am just creating the pattern now, but we're just going to start. I know for sure we'll probably be doing 60 stitches, so let's just start there for now. And in order to create our first stitch, we're going to yarn over, pull our yarn through the loop just like that, and that's 1 stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this here is 70 stitches, and we're gonna shoot for 120 instead. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So I do have 100 stitches, and now I'm just gonna measure it and see the length that we have without it being stretched too far. Yes. So I'm just gonna do 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. 110 stitches. And so now that we have our 110 stitches, I'm going to go right back down the same single crochets that we've made. So now that we have our 110 stitches, I'm gonna go right back down the stitches that we just made, starting with the 109th stitch that we did. I'm going to yarn over and do a double crochet in that 109th stitch. So yarning over, going into the stitch, yarn over, pull through that loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, stitch 1, do another double crochet in the same stitch, yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You're gonna stitch 2 extra, and we're gonna skip 2 stitches here at the bottom. So 1, 2, we have our yarn over already, and we're going into a 3rd stitch. Pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Stitch 1, yarn over, go into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, stitch 2, and we're going to continue that same pattern that we're forming here, skipping 1, 2 at the bottom and going through into the 3rd stitch with a double crochet. Stitch 1, double crochet in the same stitch, stitch 2, stitching 2 and skipping 2 at the bottom, going into a 3rd stitch with the double crochet, stitch 1, 2nd double crochet, stitch 2. And you're going to continue this pattern all the way down until you get to the very last stitch on the on the stitches. So as you can see, this is how our pattern will start to look. It's going to be very breathable, but yarn does get very warm. For me, at least. Okay, so now that we are at the end of the row and I only have 3 stitches left here at the bottom, I'm working on my last 2 double crochets in that very last stitch. Stitching my 2. And now we're gonna turn our work completely over so that we can continue to work from right to left. And we're just gonna continue the same pattern. Yarn over, we're gonna go right in between the V here. That was where we created the stitch 1. And we're gonna do our double crochet. Stitch 1, second double crochet, stitch 2. And we're just working right in the middle of the V that we created. So you're just going to continue this same pattern, double crochet, skip, I'm sorry. So you're just going to continue the same pattern, double crochet, stitch 1, double crochet, stitch 2, skip that space. But after that first row, you're just skipping into every V. And you're gonna continue this until you get the length that you want for your blanket. I'm going to continue this until I get to about 30 inches long. And I will see you guys once I'm like halfway finished so you guys can see how it's looking. I swear, every time I start doing a tutorial, I get into like my professional actress voice, and I don't know what that's about. Like, I actually don't like that for myself at this point. Like, what? Okay, so I'm halfway done with my blanket, and I just want to measure it for you guys so you can see how big it actually is. So far it is about 14 inches long, and it's literally like off of my table, y'all. and about 32 inches wide. Yeah. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 rows so far. And we're still gonna do the same pattern, just changing it up just a little bit because I do want to see how this will look. Instead of going into, let me zoom in. So instead of going into the V's like we've been doing, we're gonna go into the little squares instead. So I've already stitched my 2 and I'm going to yarn over, do my double crochet, stitch 1, double crochet, stitch 2. So it can now look like that. And we're just doing the same thing, just going into a different area of the piece. So it might kind of look like a reverse V thing, or it might just look the same. I don't know. I want to see how it will look. I think it'll be super cute. So yeah, just continuing the same pattern on down, probably the same amount of rows so we can have an even looking blanket. Okay, so here is my crocheted baby blanket. It is so freaking cute. I ran out of yarn, so I didn't get to make it the full length that I wanted it to be, but I think this is perfect for a little newborn baby. There's about 32 rows total here. I probably would have made it to about 40 rows. Get that extra length in there, and it would have been perfect. But I love it. It is so cute. The pattern itself, the yarn itself is so cute. Yeah, have fun with it, guys. Make it as big or as small as you want it to be, and I think it was a success. And it folds up so cute. Oh my gosh. If you don't want to make this blanket on your own, feel free to buy it on my crochet site, and I will also have the full pattern on my website as well. And I will see you guys on the next video.